Hi students, welcome to today's session on an introduction to microbiology. Microbiology is the branch of biological science that deals with microbes, the minute and microscopic organisms that are invisible to naked human eye. Organisms which have a diameter of 1 millimeter or less are roughly regarded as microorganisms. They are visible only with the help of an appropriate microscope. Microbes include viruses, bacteria, algae, fungi, and protists. Though prions and viroids are not strictly living organisms, they are also considered as microbes. Microbiology is the branch which deals with the study of all these above mentioned microbes. Among the many specialized fields, there are diverse branches in microbiology like virology, mycology, bacteriology, etc. etc. Two small organisms which rapidly grow and have a habitat are called microorganisms. They mostly live in a population or a colony. They interact with each other and also with the communities. It may be having a positive or even a negative effect in our lives. Now let's see what these microbes have their role, how they play a role in our lives. These microorganisms, some we can say are pathogenic. We know most diseases, infectious diseases, all these are caused by certain microorganisms. So they can be pathogenic. And we know that the waste materials, organic waste materials, are decomposed by these microbes. Hence, these forms the decomposers in our ecosystem. And some of them are also producers as they produce organic materials. Examples: purple sulfur bacteria. They fix carbon dioxide for their living. And also in industry, they play a major role. In industry, they can be made use for their property of fermentation. So they are exploited for the production of vinegar, cheese, dairy products and all. They also produce products which are used in manufacturing and treatments. And moving on to the history, discovery and observation of microbes began with the invention of microscope in the 17th century. Anton van Leeuwenhoek was perhaps the first to observe microorganisms using a microscope. Hence, he is considered to be the father of microbiology. Next, in 1836, we know the major proposition of cell theory. Theodor Schwann helped to develop the cell theory of living organisms, and that was the major milestone in that time. And from there follows a long list of discoveries. And coming to the list, next is 1861, Louis Pasteur's discovery. It was Louis Pasteur who laid the foundation of bacteriology and elevated it as an independent branch of biological science. Then coming to Robert Koch. Robert Koch is considered to be the father of medical microbiology because of his pioneering work in the field of medical microbiology. He identified a bacterium as a cause of anthrax, introduced agar inoculating loop to transfer bacteria and prepare pure cultures, introduced Koch postulates and concept that a disease is caused by a single organism. Then another was Joseph Lister in 1865. He introduced the antiseptic technique, and he also proposed the use of phenol as disinfectant. Next, during 1884 to 85, Magnus Beijering, and along with him Sergei was another scientist. Both of them, they worked on the tobacco mosaic virus, and they found that tobacco mosaic virus established the basic principle of, and they proposed that it established the basic principle of virology and developed methods for culturing a wide range of microbes. Then coming to Paul Ehrlich in 1910, he introduced the concept of chemotherapy, and later in 1928, Alexander Fleming was the one who discovered the first antibiotic, that is penicillin. And many more scientists are also there coming to the list. It cannot be mentioned, we cannot mention all these in this presentation, and so I am mentioning only the few of the selected ones. And next, coming to the branches of microbiology, there are several branches of microbiology. First one is medical microbiology. Medical microbiology deals with the study of pathogenic microbes. Pharmaceutical microbiology is another branch of microbiology where it is the study of microorganisms that are related to the production of antibiotics, enzymes, vitamins, vaccines, and other pharmaceutical products. Next is industrial microbiology. In industrial microbiology, here the aspect is of exploring the application of microbes in the industrial processes for the production of some economically valuable products. And several other branches like microbial biotechnology, where the manipulation of microorganisms are made to generate useful products. Food microbiology, where the study of microorganisms causing food spoilage are studied. Dairy microbiology, used for production of milk products. And agricultural biology, we know it is the study of agriculturally relevant microorganisms, using of microbes for the benefits of agricultural practices. Then coming next is environmental microbiology, the study of diversity of microbes. Aquatic microbiology related to aquatic microorganisms, and so on. There are several branches of microbiology. Of this, the major focused and the relevant one is the medical microbiology now at present. So hope you all benefited from this presentation. Thank you.